Hey everybody, I have my coffee, I have my makeup purchases in front of me. Are you ready for a haul? Hi everybody, so welcome back to my channel. If you haven't been here before, my name's Lisa. I make up. If you haven't been to my channel before, then I make videos about makeup, putting on makeup, hauling makeup. I'm also going to start doing some clothing videos. I am a curvy girl. I'm a size 18, 18 to 20, but shrinking. I've lost a stone in the last 2 months, so I'm very excited about that. I'm also going to be sharing lifestyle, so about my weight loss. My current yoga routine will be coming up soon. And as I said, I'm going to be doing some clothing hauls and try on videos for you as well, because I have gained a lot of kind of body confidence from watching girls who are plus size do clothing hauls here on YouTube. I'm feeling very inspired about their confidence, and why shouldn't I do that as well? I think I have a unique style and I like how I dress, so I'm going to share it with you. And if you don't like it, then maybe something else I do on my channel will be for you. I also do glossy box videos. I'm a mum. I am a teacher. I recently became qualified. I recently got my Master's in Criminology and Criminal Justice. I suffer from fibromyalgia. I have some chronic fatigue. I also suffer from an underactive thyroid, asthma and IBS, so I have a number of different health conditions, including I do have or have suffered in the past some anxiety and depression. And yes, so I'm a mixed bag really, but I have lots to bring to you and lots to offer. And yes, I'm married and I have 3 dogs. Sometimes you'll hear them barking in the videos. I apologise for that. But on this channel, there's lots of different content. I can't talk today. I haven't made a video for a couple of weeks, so I apologise for that, guys. But hopefully you'll like what you see here. Don't forget to like, share, comment and subscribe if you do. And without further ado, let's get on to the haul. So in this haul are some things that I missed out. I basically hadn't made videos for quite a period of time. And then I did this big catch-up haul. I did eyeshadow palettes in one, and then I did other products in another. There's a couple of things in this video that I missed, so I'm going to show you in this one, just because it kind of catches you up. And then when I use things in my collection that I've already used, and I can kind of like, you're not going to go, but that was new, or where, you know, you haven't shown that before, if that makes sense. So let's crack on. I'm going to try to keep it in sections and order if I can, but it's all just kind of spread out in front of me right now. So starting with primers. The first one that I have to show you is the NYX. This is the Marshmallow Primer. Really nice packaging. It comes in a pump action bottle and smells absolutely divine. I absolutely love it. I have that on today and I do really like this as a base. It's nice and smoothing. It does seem to kind of blur your skin a little bit and fill in some like little cracks and gaps in your skin, and it gives a nice smooth base, and it's a little bit tacky, so products seem to go on quite nicely on top of it. So I've used this quite a few times and I really like it. That retails for £15, but I actually got it in a 3 for 2 from Superdrug. So I'm really happy about being able to get that, because I was trying to get my hands on it for a while. And I don't usually buy primers because honestly, when I say I have a drawer full, I have a drawer full. I do videos from Glossybox. Glossybox feature primers a lot. I get 2 glossy boxes a month. I pay for one and my husband pays for the second as a treat for me for the month, which is really nice. So I always end up like, primers are, they're seen as like one of the staple main things. So in a glossy box you'll get like 4 standard items that everybody gets, and then 1 item where it's kind of can vary. But primers always seem to fall in the ones that everybody gets. So that's why I got 2. I get 2 at any one time. So anyway, you'll see that in my makeup collection video. I'm going to do a little overview of my room because it's changed somewhat, and also I had a huge clear out of my collection. Got rid of some old makeups, and I've got a bunch that I need to list on eBay to sell. So yes, so there's been some changes and I want to share it with you because I also got this cabinet, which I love. I got this from Argos, it's wonderful. So anyway, I'm waffling. This is what I do on this channel. I forgot to tell you, I waffle. I got off track. Anyway, so yes, I don't buy primers because I always get them, and I get them free with magazines, and you get them in beauty boxes and all sorts of stuff. Anyway, stop waffling. So the next primer is from Too Faced. This one is the Primed and Peachy. So I don't know what this looks like because, to be honest, I haven't used it and I haven't even pumped it, and that's because I have a number of different primers on the go. I've changed where I store those now, so you'll see that in that upcoming video, but I have enough on the go at the moment, so I don't want to use this one as yet. And the only reason I have this is because I was getting something else that you're about to see. Well, I'll show you it now. I got the Peach Perfect Powder from Too Faced, and you could get this, or you could get this and this in a set, and I think that it only ended up, because there was a discount on at the time, and the discount was even off the set, and the set was already discounted, this ended up being the same price as buying the powder. So I kind of got this for free. So that's the only reason I have that. I've not tried a Too Faced primer before, so I'm interested to give that a go. So that's the powder, and that's all the primers. Oh no, it's not. One more. I'll go back to the powder because I want to kind of keep everything together. I did repurchase the Smashbox primer water. I love this stuff. I really like it. Does it make a difference? Don't really know. The smell is like just one of the most divine things ever, and it makes me feel so relaxed when I spray it on my face. The smell is amazing, and yeah, did I buy a bottle of primer water just for the smell? Kinda. But I do absolutely love it, and I actually really like using it, so yes, I like it. So moving away from there, and we might as well go to powders and foundations now. So we'll come back to this one. So this comes in translucent, and the reason I wanted to get this is because Paige Karen, I don't know if anybody else watches her here on YouTube, I love her. I've been with her since she won the Jacqueline Hill competition, and she recommends this. She really likes it. So it has a nice little lid on the inside, which is brilliant because then when you open it, it's not so messy. And then you just open up the lid and the product is inside. I hope you can see. It does have a slight peachy texture to it, but it is a translucent powder. So if I pop that on my hand and rub that in. Sorry, there might be some swatches or evidence of swatches on there. I have been swatching. But it has a peach scent, so I always decant it. I kind of pour it into the lid to use it. I just find it easier because when you shake it to get some product in there, sometimes it's too much, so I just like to get a little dusting out in the lid and use that. Then I pour it back in and put the lid down. I like the packaging. I actually like the smell of this. It doesn't smell the same as the eyeshadow palette did. The eyeshadow palette, no. This actually smells true peach, whereas the eyeshadow palette had a weird like scent to it. I actually sold it. I couldn't cope with it. When I opened it, the smell of it, it just made me feel ill. So it had to go. So that's been long gone. But I do really like the smell of this one. And the reason I got it is as well is because I had watched other reviews and somebody had mentioned that. They said it doesn't smell the same. This has more of a true peach scent. So I thought, right, that's for me, because I got a perfume. And I think I forgot to tell you about this, but I got this from Superdrug and it's Skinny Dip and it's just peachy. It's a really big bottle. Oh, it smells divine. I love peach scents. I used to wear a fragrance, a perfume from Body Shop called Peach Fuzz, or Fuzzy Peach. I have a bottle with a tiniest little bit left in the bottom, but I won't use it because it takes me back. But this smells very close to that, and basically it was £20 and you got this bottle of perfume, which is a good size, and you got like a big spray bottle. Oh, I can reach it. Okay, so you got this big kind of spray bottle as well. So I thought that was really good, £20, and they've got some other fragrances in now which I'm quite eager to try. So yeah, I might as well show you that now. Anyway, I'm waffling again. So on with the rest of the haul. Right, so that's the powder. Really, really like it. Really like the packaging as well. I think it's really nice and pretty. So yes, very excited with that. And I have got that on today. So the makeup that I've got on today is actually a full face try-on products from what I show you in this haul. That'll be the next video up if you want to see that. If you want to see how I did this. I'm not a makeup artist. I don't pretend to be. I'm just a girl who loves makeup and enjoys putting it on. So if you want to watch something that's a bit chatty, a bit all over the place, and watching me put makeup on, maybe put makeup on yourself while you're watching it, then great. And I also give some mini reviews of the products as I'm using them. I also picked up this powder by Nars. This one is in Snow. Now I do have, and I've had it forever, so I don't have a lot left. There's a little bit left. But this is the crystal one. Translucent. This is the light reflecting powder. Oh, you can see better how much I've got there. So yes, I love that. And I actually got this a while ago. So I got this when I got some foundation that I'm about to show you, but I ordered a different foundation. I've ordered the powder and a concealer, but they've not arrived yet. So I'm waiting for them to come from ASOS. So they'll probably appear in the next haul I do. What I'm going to do is, I think rather than do mini hauls as I get stuff, I'd rather do like a monthly one. So right at the beginning of the month, I'll show you what I bought in the last month, and I think that just makes better sense. This has kind of been over 2 months, so yeah, because I haven't really been making videos that much, so kind of 2 months here and some stuff that I already had. So yeah, you can see that this one's a bit mucky and it's been in my collection. So this one's in Snow, and I ordered Flesh, which is like kind of more, it's got a bit more colour to it, it's a bit darker. The thing is, I'm going to need to put, like, make these holes a bit bigger in here, because they don't really put out a lot of powder, and I end up having to shake this eternally. So I definitely need to remember to do that. Every time I pick it out, I think I must do that, and I never get round to it. But Snow is just a very light coloured powder. I really like this powder, and it's nice and blurring on the skin. And I got this basically when I got a foundation, which is coming up and then I'm going to show you. And yeah, I've been using it with that, but we're using it with other stuff, and I really, really like this powder. So I have ordered that in Flesh because I know that I like it. So I've ordered another colour that's a bit more sort of skin tone colour. Right. And then the last powder is this one. And I actually complained about it. Can you see the powder in there? How ridiculous is that? Look. That is how much powder I received in this. Look at that. Can you see where it is? It's here. Look at all this container space. I took photographs of this and sent it to Revolution, and they just said to me, oh, well, you know, it's because it's in such a big container. We don't, the kind of said to me was, we don't know why it's in such a big container. So it just looks like they get less. And yeah, but can I just point out that this is the same size and same weight? And can you please explain to me then how this one is all the way up here and this one's all the way down here? How does that make sense? This is just not right. This is just not right. I want to take it out and actually measure how much product is in here, because I'm telling you, I haven't got the right amount of product in here, and I don't care what the person from Revolution said. Honestly, their customer care leaves so much to be desired at times. It's not the first time I've kind of complained to them, and I'm honestly just so annoyed about that. Because this is the coconut one, and I actually really love this powder. I have the coconut and I have the peach, and the peach is the same. I'm going to show you. So we're just going to shake that to the bottom, shake this one. Can you see? I mean, how ridiculous. Let me shake this so it comes around a little bit. Come on, go level. Right, okay, it's level. And that's level. I'm sorry, Revolution. You are actually chatting actual crap to me, because these have got the same amount of powder in them, and you cannot tell me that you have given me the right amount of powder in this container. I am so annoyed with them. Like, calm down, Lisa, but it's not right. Like, I got it and I was like, are you seriously kidding me? This is what you're giving me? Nah. Anyway. This is why I sometimes just get annoyed with Revolution. But anyway, let's not dwell. I am actually going to reach out to them again and kind of go, excuse me. Right, so this is the Radiance Powder. I was so excited because I tried the Laura Mercier one, but it's a bit too gold, and I wanted to try another one. And so this one looked really nice. It's very finely milled, which these powders are, and that's what it looks like. And then when you put it on, hang on, I've put it here. Let me say, it does give a lovely glow. So I'm really, really happy with it. I think it's nice. Does that smell like coconut? Oh, it smells like marzipan. Oh no! Look, I'm wasting particles. And I didn't get very many particles to start with. Anyway, you can tell I'm juicy about that, but I just am, honestly. Seriously, Revolution? Seriously! Okay, we're going to move on. So the next powder that we've got is L'Oreal Infallible, and this is the 24-hour Fresh Wear Powder Foundation. This one is the lightest one that they do in this country. In Ivory, which is 020, but I believe there's a lighter one, which we don't have, which is why. We're England, we don't have a lot of sun, we're pale people. Some of us are very pale people. Why is the lightest one not available in this country? But anyway, that's what it looks like. I mean, in fairness, it feels like actual velvet, for one. So that's it. I hope you can see it. It's a little dark, but honestly, in the summer, get this on, put on a bit of bronzer, it'll be absolutely fine. Because, whatever. But anyway, I really would like a lighter colour in this. It does come with a nice little sponge underneath, which is disgusting because I've used it. The only thing about this packaging is, I know the mirror's there and they might as well not have the mirror in and make this completely recyclable, because it's get the powder, lift it up, put it down, get the powder. It's just horrendous packaging. I just would rather they didn't put a mirror in there. That would save on pricing, because I wouldn't be having to pay for a mirror, and it would make it completely recyclable, which I would much prefer. But the coverage of this, another level. It's insane. So really, really actually like this, and I'm glad that I picked that up because it's really good. Right, so we're going to move on to actual foundations now. So two I'm going to mention first are ones I already had in my collection. I so apologise that I didn't show these in my catch-up haul. I forgot to. So let me just check the names on these because I forget. Right, yeah, this is the Natural Radiant Longwear Foundation. Now, I'd wanted to try NARS for the longest time, and once I started earning, I was able to kind of think, right, let me buy some NARS foundation and give it a go because people rave about it. I got mine in Mont Blanc, which is actually an absolutely perfect colour for me. I've used quite a bit. I want to say I'm probably around down here. So I'm really, really enjoying this foundation. I love the coverage. The coverage is insane. I honestly, where have you been all of my life? But I really like it. So that is the NARS. I have another one. So yeah, that's the Radiator. Natural Radiant Longwear Foundation. See, they have long names. And then I have the Shea Glow. Yes, see, Shea Glow. So this is the Shea Glow. Also in Mont Blanc. There's a little bit of a slight shade difference, but this is the Shea Glow. It did come with a lid on it because it's a pour bottle, but you have to buy the little pump separately. I ended up being able to pick this pump up for £1.40 in a sale, and I really, really like this one as well. It says Shea Glow, but don't let that fool you. It's not sheer. It still has really nice coverage, or I found it does. So really, really love this one. So I already had those two, and I'm sorry I forgot to show them to you. But the one that I picked up this month was actually this one. This one is again Mont Blanc, which is light 2, if that helps anybody. This one is the Soft Matte Complete. See, I was going to say it was the matte foundation, but I knew that it kind of said something else. So it's a Soft Matte Complete foundation. This one's beautiful. So the first one is a pump action, as is when you buy the pump for the second one. This one is kind of just like a little squeezy thing. So that is the NARS. And this one is beautiful. Insanely beautiful. I really love the other two. I think they're amazing. It's why I ended up getting this one, because I love these, but definitely you do get a little bit more of a glow with both of these. This definitely has a nice velvety texture, like velvet. Not matte, as in just flat, like a velvety matte. I really, really love it. So I'd highly recommend that one. And I ended up picking up this one. And I think there was an offer on NARS. I ended up getting 20% off. I got this. And I got something else which is coming up. 2 of the things that came up in this. And there was a freebie, which was a little mini lipstick. But I don't know. Oh! And it's here, so I'll show you that as well, even though it was free. So yeah, I did pick those up on NARS because they have free delivery and nobody else had any kind of discount codes, and I found that one for NARS and I was like, right. So I picked that up and I'm really happy with it. And then the last foundation that I've got, and I don't know where I've lost its lid. I think when it fell off it bounced somewhere, so I'll have to find it. But this is the Revolution Super Dewy. This one is in light beige. And it is a tinted moisturiser. But I did want to try this because I saw somebody else try this and it looked really nice and the shade looks nice. So just for lighter kind of makeup days, I thought that would be really good to try. I'm going to talk about a concealer that I forgot to tell you that I have. I got this one and I got the wrong colour, basically. But this is the Light 2.3. It's the Nars Radiant Soft Touch Concealer. And this one's in Madeleine. And that's what this looks like, and it is too dark, but it's very creamy. You can probably see it, it's quite yellowy. It's very creamy and it's very rich and it has amazing coverage. So I'm probably going to pick one up that's nearer to my skin tone in the future. But yeah, I really like it actually. It covers my redness beautifully before I put on foundation. It's not the one that I used for that today, but I have seen people use this and the coverage of it is amazing, so I knew it was going to be really good for hiding redness. So that's an old one. The one that I did pick up recently was this one, which this one is in Chantilly, which is light 1. And that's what this one looks like. So I actually got this one as more of a brightening concealer, so you can see. I'll swatch it. So you can see it is brightening. And I thought that would be really nice for brightening under the eyes and any kind of brightening that I do. And then concealer. I mean, these were freebies from Nars. The eye primer. And then this is a concealer in. This is Chantilly Light 1. So this is like the creamy concealer. So you should be able to see that there. This blends out so beautifully and it's so creamy. I use this for under the eyes and this is just like a little sample size, as you can see. And I have gone on to order another one of these. And then I also got to try the Nars Eye Primer, which was also a little freebie. And then the other freebie that I got with Nars was the little lip. And this one is in the shade Star Woman. Beautiful red. I'll do a little swatch of that. I don't want to put too much of this out because it's such a stunning shade. But, oh, look. This is such a me colour. I'm super excited, and to be fair, I'm probably going to order that in a full size when I run out of it because it is that perfect true red, but it's a bit darker. It's not too bright. I like a bright red, but if I'm going to wear a darker red, this is the kind of colour that I want. So really happy. So they've sent me 3 free samples and I will buy this full size. I've already bought that full size because I'm about to show you it, and I am going to buy that full size. So it just shows you that free samples from these companies, it's a good thing. I mean, we all get excited about free samples, but they do encourage us to buy more from the brand. So yeah, it's clever. So moving on from there, one eye primer, like I said, got the mini. It's about to run out. I used it in the video for this makeup. I bought the replacement. I bought full size. Beautiful. I got this with this. And yeah, and the Chantilly. So those are the 3 that I just picked up. But this is a beautiful eye primer. I love it. Now I found with the Urban Decay it gets crusty in the crease and it isn't great throughout the day, whereas I just find when I use this, my shadows stay in place. I don't get any crustiness and they stay really nice and vibrant. So I really highly recommend that. I've really been loving using that. And actually I thought you weren't going to get much in this, but you actually do get quite a lot because I've been using this for about 6 weeks now. Just about to run out now. So really happy to have that in my collection. And then concealer wise, so I have Vanilla by Too Faced, which is the Born This Way concealer. It is too yellow. You'll see that in, I'm not going to swatch these 2 concealers. You'll see this one in the video. I'll actually swatch the next one. I'll just swatch them. For reference, that one is vanilla. You should be able to see that, yeah. It's too yellowy and peachy, and I just use it to put on to cancel out the redness, so it's okay, but it's not ideal. It's just not my colour. And then the other one that I got is Cloud, which I got for under eyes. And I think probably in the future I'll probably mix these two together. So that one is Cloud. And as you can see, it is really brightening. I had this one because I wanted a brightening concealer. I really love the consistency and coverage, so this is the one I got this month, which is Vanilla. Which I don't know if they do lighter shades than this. This is the thing about buying makeup online. But if there's a lighter shade, it would be better for me for kind of concealing if I was to do any over foundation. I actually just don't do that anymore. I put concealer on before foundation. The only concealer that goes on after foundation for me is for under the eyes and kind of brightening on parts of the face. It's a tip that I saw Scott Barnes do. Honestly, life-changing. Just covers everything I needed to. Then when the foundation comes on, you don't need to layer that up too much. And I just find that my foundation looks a lot better. So, yeah. So, Vanilla. Not my shade, but we're going to make it work. So that was it for concealers. Next, we're going to talk about blushes. I have 3. Technically, one's an eyeshadow, but I'm using it as a blush. So that one is the Kvd. The Kvd. Why don't they just change the name completely? I don't get it. Just change the name. She should have put that in the contract. Anyway. This is the single eyeshadow in Lolita, but you can use it as a blush. And it's really, really beautiful. I've got it on today. It is incredibly pigmented, so you do have to have a very light hand. And that is the colour. I picked this up, Debenhams were selling it off and it was £8. And I think this was originally 16. So it's a really nice colour. It's my blush today. I really like it. I bought it as a blusher because I really like this colour. So that's that one. I got this one in my 3 for 2. And this is from Revlon. And this is number 004 Rosy Rendezvous. And that is the colour. It's a really, really pretty colour. As soon as I saw it, I wasn't even going to buy a blush, but I saw this colour and I was like, oh my goodness, I just have to have that colour. So I'm going to swatch that beside Lolita. So you can see it's a really nice pink shade. I love it. It's such a beautiful soft pink. So that is that one from Revlon. And then the last one is actually a repurchase, which is Benefit's Sugar Bomb. I don't like the packaging. I liked it when the lids came off. I don't like this floppy thing. I don't need you to put a mirror in the lid. I really don't. I don't like it. I like it when there were boxes. Because like I have old school, let's just go back here. Old school Hoola. Yes! Great. Get the brush in. Nothing to faff about with. I don't need a mirror. It's really annoying. Anyway, Sugar Bomb is my favourite blusher from Benefit. Oh, it smells so nice. Anyway, I've gone through a whole one of these, so I had to buy it and replace it. And this one is just a really nice soft peach shade. So what you get in here is you get kind of a coral, a brownie shade, sort of a dusty pink and an orange tone. Mix those together and then that is what you come out with, which is the most beautiful, soft, peachy blush. I love it. I think people would look at this and think, what's that going to look like? But it's so stunning. And I've missed not having it in my collection, so I'm really glad that I've been able to add that back in. And I just realised I missed a foundation, so I'm sorry that I kind of gone back. But I picked this up in the Debenhams sale. It's Kvd Foundation. Got it on today. This one's in Light 44 Cool. Love the packaging. So I got this in this colour and then I got the lightest colour to use as a mixer, which I have been doing. I've been mixing that one in with my Huda Beauty foundation that's a bit too dark, and it actually worked beautifully the other day, so really pleased. So I think the other one is like 40 neutral. So I did pick up both of them, but this was £14 in the Debenhams sale. Now it's gone up to £17.50, which is naughty because they've got this colour by itself and then all the other colours are grouped together, and I'm not too sure why they've done that. But this one was £14 and I ended up picking up 2 of these because these retail for at least £28, and honestly I tried it and I was like, why? It's like when I got the Nars, it was like, why have I never bought this before? It's just when people rave about it, sometimes you can like think, people can rave about things and you get them and you think, oh, it's not as good as I expected. And I think it puts you off buying other stuff. But yeah, this foundation, this Kvd foundation is stunning. The coverage is fantastic and the lastability. So that one's like 44 neutral, so that was the other foundation I picked up. Right, now we're going to move away from that and we're just going to go to eyes and lips. And I've got one brush and a highlighter. So I'm going to show you the brush. Spectrum recently came out with an Alice in Wonderland collection. I wanted to get the brush set as well, but I just couldn't afford it, so I ended up just getting this one brush. But this is the key. When I say it's stunning, it's made out of metal. It's beautiful. It's like a little eye blender. I don't think I'm actually going to use it at all. I think I'm just going to enjoy its beauty. But it's got card suits in that little bit on the key. And then you've got a teapot, a cup, the Mad Hatter's hat. You've got the White Rabbit, and then you've got the clock at the top. And then it says on here, the way to Wonderland. So I was going to remove this. I haven't yet. I probably will still remove it at some point. But the key is absolutely stunning. So yeah, if it had been silver, I would have loved it even more. But that just, I leave that up on the shelf. I'm going to figure out how I'm going to kind of display that. But it's beautiful. So that was from Spectrum, and I think that was 20, and I had a code to get 15% off. I still had paid delivery, but at least I got something off. And then I have a Becca Pearl Glow Lustre Glow Powder. So sadly Becca are going out of business. I can't believe it. It's one of those companies where I always kind of thought, I want to buy something from this company because their highlighters look amazing, but other things keep being released, and they kind of prioritise over other things when you haven't got a lot of money to spend. So I kind of always just pushed them to one side and thought, well, you know, they're a popular brand and I'll be able to get my hands on one at some point, and then they've gone out of business. So this popped up on TK Maxx, it was 15, and I've got it on today. Why have Becca gone out of business? I'm going to have to keep watching on there, and I'm also going to have to check on the Becca site and just see if they are reducing anything and selling stuff off. I'm going to take the thing off the mirror because I hadn't even done that. So I'm going to see if they're going to reduce anything and things like that, because honestly, it's beautiful. It just literally looks like you're glowing from within. It doesn't even look like it's sitting on your skin. It doesn't highlight texture. It's honestly one of the prettiest highlighters I've ever used. And that is what this one looks like. I don't think it's currently still on TK Maxx, but you could certainly check. But I'm definitely going to be keeping my eye on there to see if more of these pop up. But this is so beautiful. It's just a beautiful peachy sort of gold blush, and it's flush, and it's just very, very natural. So I really, really love it, and I'm really pleased that I got it. I like the iconic packaging. This is like a limited edition packaging, so I definitely want to get one in the iconic original packaging as well. So that was the only highlighter. And then I've got lip products and eye products. So let's start with, we're going to do eye products. I honestly don't have very much of that to show you. So the first thing I've got to show you is I did end up getting the Kaleidos Escape Pod. It's only recently come through because it takes some time once you order it to come through. But the packaging on this is absolutely beautiful. It's the same size as the Club Nebula. Absolutely love it. You've got a nice sort of brightly coloured, so purples, sort of pinks on the top. There's an orange. And then at the bottom you've got some nude shades and another coral. And then you've got all your shimmers in the middle and one over here. But they are absolutely beautiful. So there's that. Then I got two of the Natasha Denona mini ones. Fairly Unique emailed me and said, oh, you've got a £5 voucher on your account. And I was like, oh, okay, so I'll go and check out what's on the site. And when I logged in, I actually had two of them. So I had one from before, which I'd not used and I didn't even realise was there. So I picked up this little Natasha Denona Tropic. Is it the Tropic? Yeah, the Tropic palette, which I'd had my eye on for ages because you know me, I love bright colours. I think the packaging's amazing. It's so mini. It's cute. And then these are the shades that you get in here. So those are the swatches for that. Really, really beautiful. So I'm very happy with that. And then the other one that I picked up was this one, which is what I've got on my eyes today, which is the Love Collection one. And I love this one because this one, the shades are one word each, and it's "You Are My True Love." How pretty is that? It's so nice. But these shades are absolutely beautiful. And those are on my eyes, and I'm absolutely obsessed with this palette. I'll see if I can do some little swatches above those ones. Okay, so that's them there. Really, really stunning, and you can see that on my eyes as well. So I'm really, really happy with them. And then I have one more eyeshadow palette to show you, and I'm really super excited about this one. This one is definitely a splurge, but I am worth it, and I got it over 3 months. So that definitely makes it more affordable. And it's the Natasha Denona Circo Loco palette. The only other one that I have, I don't know if I can open this. Well, it's not the only other one, but the only other one of this size. I do have the Trio Chrome, which I got because it's kind of a very grungy colour story. It's really, really beautiful. So I knew that I really liked the quality, so I picked up the Circo Loco. The outside packaging is gorgeous. And then the colour story in this. This is so me. I have actually used it. I've used this one, this one, this one, this one, this one, this one, and this one. Yeah, because I got it from Beautylish when it launched, and literally 2 days, 3 days later, it arrived, and that's from America. So I was really, really impressed with that, and it came before it even launched here in the UK. But yeah, how beautiful. I love it. And the other day I wore this blue colour in the crease and this matching blue colour on the lid, and oh my goodness, flashbacks to when I was younger, because I used to wear this kind of similar shade to this one all over my lid when I was younger. Yes, I was copying Madonna. Madonna once, she was on Top of the Pops once, and she had this kind of very wash of this kind of colour of blue and a pink clip on, and I was obsessed, and I wore that makeup look for quite a long time. But it was an Urban Decay shade, and I can't remember what it was called now, but I still have one. But yes, but these colours are so insanely beautiful. I'm not going to swatch it now because I'm going to do a separate video on it. But yeah, needless to say, I am very impressed, and I'm really pleased that I've added that to my collection. But I actually have used these two together, so the Trio Chrome and this one go beautifully together, just because the colour stories are nice and bright. But oh, that was my first dabble into Natasha Denona, and I wasn't disappointed because it's awesome. And that's it for eyeshadows, and now we're just going to move on to lips. So, lipsticks. Debenhams. Right, okay, before we go on to Debenhams, let's talk about these three, which I got from Smashbox. So I picked up this Smashbox kit from Look Fantastic, and oh, the Natasha Denona Circo Loco was 110. Ouch. I can't believe I'd actually spent that much on an eyeshadow palette, but it was a splurge, and it's okay, because I'm about to get my payment from YouTube. I only get once a year because I don't earn enough per month. I used to be able to get it twice a year, but I just don't have reviews now, so I get it once a year. So that kind of paid for my Circo Loco. That's how I'm justifying it, okay? I got this little kit from Smashbox. It came in this really lovely little box. I still need to remove the sticker off the back, which should come off. Please. Yes. You know, I'll need to take it off and use baby wipes. But I love the box. It's got these little images printed on, and it's kind of like a man putting makeup on a woman sitting in a chair, and it's lighting and stuff like that. So it came in this box, and all I've done with that box is put my pencil sharpeners in it, so it's a really useful little box. So that's handy, so I'll put that to one side. And then this was 16 and you got 3. I thought they were full size, they're not. But it doesn't matter, you get 3 mini liquid lipsticks in. I've not tried Smashbox's lipsticks before. So these are the 3 colours here. You get a nude colour, a beautiful bright red, and a berry colour. Put my finger over that one so you don't go confused. That's them 3 there. Really nice actually. I haven't worn them on my lips yet, but I love the nude and I love that really bright red. And the berry's really nice as well, so I'm really, really happy that I've got these. And then the other lips, and I'm still waiting for a few because I ordered from Debenhams. They're closing down. Sorry, I'm going to have a slurp of coffee. And you didn't used to pay delivery before, but you do now. I mean, I get it, they're closing down. They're trying to, like, get some money back, I guess. So you pay $2.99 delivery. You only pay the 1 delivery, but it says that they might split up, like, going to split up. They might split your order up in little packages. I couldn't wait any longer for the other ones to arrive. Literally, they are sending things out just one by one, and it's ridiculous. So I've ordered the other Kat Von D medium coverage foundation, which is True Portrait. It comes in the white. So I'm excited to try that because it's like a lighter kind of coverage, and I just think that'll be quite nice because I'm quite into like tinted moisturisers and lighter coverage on some days, particularly now my redness is a little bit more in control. This is a little flared up at the moment, but generally the redness has been a lot better. So yeah, I ordered that, and then I have a couple of more lip products coming, but these are the ones I've received so far. I can't remember exactly the prices, but I think that this one was around, I think this one was about £9, and this is the Naked Cherry lipsticks. So this is obviously from Urban Decay. And this is just a really nice colour. I really love these kind of dark reds. And that's what that one looks like. It's really, really beautiful. It's a really nice dark vampy red. That's very much my thing. I love those kinds of colours. So I got that one. I've got the one that I have on today, which is Raw Love from Nars, which is a completely different colour. It's kind of like a dusky sort of pink. Almost got a bit of like a hint of grey in it. And that's what that one looks like. This one I think was 11. It's beautiful. I notice they keep putting their prices up and down on their site though, so I don't know if the more people that buy it and the less stock they get, they're putting it up. I'm not entirely sure. It's a bit like strange with this foundation. This one I got at 14, now they put it up to 17. I'm not sure. And then I've got two liquid lip products. These are actually older stock because they do say Kat Von D, but I'm fine with that. I don't care. I'm not into cancel culture. And yeah, I vaccinated my child, but that's up to her what she does. Do I agree with what she's done? No. I think it's the best thing for the child to vaccinate, but I also know it's a very difficult decision to make as a mother. It's like, do I, don't I? And it's really, really hard. So I think every mother has a right to make their own decisions for their children. I think she would have been better just not making it public that that's what she was doing, because it hasn't really done her any good, really. But yeah. I'm not going to cancel her or hate her for the fact that she's made that decision. I don't agree with it, but we just disagree with people every day. It doesn't mean we have to cancel them completely. So that's my feeling. So get juicy about it. Right, so I got the glosses. These are the XO. These are the vinyl lip creams. So I have Dahlia, which is the dark red, and Lolita, which is the standard Lolita colour, which is what the blush is in. It's a very famous colour. And it's just a very dusky, grungy sort of pink. And I'll swatch these two together for you. These are vinyl lip creams, so they have a little bit of a gloss to them, which is really pretty. And then I just have one more thing to show you, and we're done. So, Lolita, Dahlia. And they stay that just nice, gentle, glossy colour. And I think that they're really, really beautiful shades. And then the last one I got is an Audacious lipstick from Nars in the colour Bet. B-E-T-T-E, as in Bette Midler, I guess. Because that's like, I know there are other famous Bettes, but I think of Bette Midler. And this one was 13. And the Audacious lipsticks, aren't they about 26, 27? Thought that was quite a bargain. And this colour is so stunning, let me tell you. Let me swatch it. And I thought this with Dahlia would be beautiful. And even when you swatch them together there, you can kind of see. So that is Bet. It's so beautiful. It's a really, really dark blood red. It's a little different to this one, which seems to have some sort of plum, cooler tone to it. This is actually just like dark blood. Beautiful. And I thought that that over the top would be a really nice combination. So yes, so my first Nars lipsticks. There's a bit of a difference in the size. But yeah, I really, really like them. I think they're really nice quality. This Raw Love one is so pretty. I love it. And it did arrive a bit damaged on the top. And it is loose in here, but I've just pressed it back in and it seems fine. So, very happy. So that's it for today's video, guys. Let me know if you enjoyed this. Let me know if you have any of these products or have any recommendations. Don't forget to like, share, comment and subscribe as always. And I will love and leave you and see you in the next video. Bye.